Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be looking at factorization of quadratic expressions, and we are going to be solving it step by step. Now let's start. Example 1. Factorize x squared minus 2x minus 15. In order to solve this question, we need to multiply the first term, x squared is the first term, by the last term, which is minus 15. You multiply the first term, x squared, by minus 15, which is the last term. That's the first step. So when you multiply these two together, it will give you minus 15x squared, right? Now, what's the coefficient of x squared in that place? It is minus 15. So minus 15 is the coefficient. So we are going to be focusing on minus 15 and the middle term, which is minus 2x. The coefficient there is minus 2. Just like the way we circled it, minus 2. So we are going to look for two values that when you multiply those two values together, it will give you 15, right? 15 times 1 will give us 15, right? But can we use 15 times 1? 15 times 1 can never give us 2. 5 times 3 will give us 15 also. And 5 times 3, 5 and 3 can give us 2. 5 minus 3 is 2. Yes, minus 5 plus 3 is 2. It's minus 2. Right? So which one are we going to use? We are going to use minus 5 plus 3, which will give us minus 2, the coefficient of the middle term. Right? So that is what we are going to use. The x at the back, we are going to put it there. Minus 5x plus 3x. So we are going to replace minus 2x by minus 5x plus 3x. Can you see that? So instead of writing minus 2x again, we are going to write minus 5x plus 3x minus 15. So group them into 2. We have grouped them into 2. That's the first one. What's the common factor? X is the common factor there. So bring that x out. X into bracket x minus 5. What is common factor there also? 3 is the common factor because 3 can go in 15. So 3 into bracket x minus 5. So the one inside the bracket, we are going to write it once, x minus 5. The one outside, x plus 3. So that's the solution. Okay. Now in example 2, factorize 15 plus 2x minus x squared. The first thing we need to do is to rearrange to make it easier to solve. Actually, that will be minus x squared plus 2x plus 15. That is the last one there, which is minus x squared. Bring it to the front. Plus 2x, let it follow it. Plus 15, let it follow it. So the next step, as usual, multiply the first term, which is minus x squared, by the last one, which is plus 15. Multiply the two of them together, and that will give us minus 15x squared. So multiply them together to give you minus 15x squared. So after you have done that, the coefficient of that x squared is what? Minus 15. Minus 15 is the coefficient. So we are focusing on minus 15. What are the two values we can multiply together that will give us 15? Of course, it's 5 and 3. 5 times 3 will give us 15. And at the same time, looking at the middle value, 15 times 1 also will give us 15. Looking at the middle value is plus 2. So which of the two will give us 2? 15 times 1 can never give us 2. So it's only 5 and 3 that can give us 2. And how can it give us 2? 5 minus 3 will give us 2. So put x there, put x there. So we are going to replace 2x, the middle term, by 5x minus 3x. So we have done that. So group them into 2. Now the first one, what is the common factor? Minus x is the common factor because it is common. Open brackets, it remains x, plus divided by minus will give us minus. Minus what? 5. Close the bracket. What is common? Minus 3 is common. That one will remain what? X. Then plus divided by minus, minus 5. Close the brackets. So we are going to have minus x minus 3 and x minus 5. Let's go to example 3. In example 3, we have factorize x squared plus xy minus 6y squared. So as usual, the first term is x squared. You will multiply it by the last term, which is minus 6y squared. So multiply the two together to give you minus 6x squared y squared, right? So the focus is on minus 6. Now minus 6, what are the two values you can multiply together that will give us 6? Yes, the coefficient of xy there is 1, right? Yes. So multiply 2 by 3. 2 by 3 will give us 6. So that means we are using 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 will give us 1. So put xy at the back, not only x, xy, because it is xy that is there. Okay, so let us replace it. X squared plus 3xy minus 2xy minus 6y squared. Then group them into 2. What is the common factor for the first one? The first one, x is common. Bring the x out. Remaining x plus 3y. The second one, minus 2y is common. So bring it out to remain x plus, because minus divided by minus will give us plus. 2 in 6, 3. Y in y square, y. So it will remain 3y. Close the brackets. So let's, the one outside, those one outside, x minus 2y. Close the brackets. Pick one out of x plus 3y, x plus 3y, x plus 3y. So that's the answer. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Example 4. We will continue with that in our next class. So solve the following questions. You can pause the video so that you'll be able to write everything, or you can also be writing it like this also. Write the questions down, solve it, and you can let me know the solution.